What is up, guys? Team Yugi Fails here with another video, and as promised, according to the poll, you guys want to see this new Burning Abyss combo deck that I've put together. And let me just tell you, as you can see on your screen, you are indeed looking at a 60 card Burning Abyss deck. Now, this is a very, very interesting Burning Abyss deck, not because it's 60 cards, but because of our main goal with the deck isn't even Burning Abyss related. It's about setting up a board that our opponent cannot play through in order to advance the game state in our favor and then basically just blow them out on the following turn. Now, the way that we do that is the brand new Synchro combo involving Deskbot 1, our Creation Resonator, our Cult Wing, and then Cupid Pitch plays a large role alongside making the Herald, the Savage, the Baron, before, or after I should say, we go through the Auroradon and Halqifibrax plays. So this deck has a lot of versatility. You can play it just like Burning Abyss. You could play it like the Synchro combination. But I have a replay just in solo mode. That way you guys can see the combo. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over here to the replay because all you need for the replay or for the combo, you either have to open up Tour Guide, you have to open up 2 Burning Abyss monsters, or you open up a Rhino Warrior and a Burning Abyss monster. Any combination of those and you have full combo. The Tour Guide is obviously the best variation that we could possibly get because the Tour Guide combo is just, it's one card. You could draw anything else. But if you draw the Rhino and the BA, that's fine. If you draw just 2 BAs, that's also fine. Doesn't make a difference. So I'm going to walk through this partially slowly, that way you guys can at least get the gist of it and I can explain things to you. So you normal summon your Tour Guide and your Tour Guide effect goes off. Now you're going to special summon Skarm. Okay, now there's a specific reason for that and you'll see why as we progress through the combo. So after that, we're going to link the Tour Guide and the Skarm to make our Cherubini. Okay, so here's something very important to note. Cherubini sends for cost. Now, you can send a few cards, one of them being a Graph. Graph is one of your best bets to send. The other card you can send, and we're going to hop over to the deck profile real quick, is Carbongeddon. So you can banish the Carbongeddon from grave to special summon a Galaxy Serpent from deck, and you still have the full tuner combo. But that's not completely necessary. They're just there as placeholders, things that you can do. I want to mention too the Edge Imp Sabers. In case you draw any of these bricks, you can use the Edge Imp Sabers. You can send it off Cherubini, and then you can put these back in your deck and keep playing. That's just technical play though. But you get the Cherubini out, and your next play is going to be to send the Graph for cost. It is cost, so they cannot ask you sending a card from deck. Please keep that in mind. And then your Graph effect is going to trigger, and you're going to summon Rubik. Now, this is a card that hasn't seen play since probably like 2015 when Virgil was being played in the deck. It's a tuner, though. That's the important part to note, is that Rubik is a tuner, which is insane. Absolutely insane. It's the reason that this combo really pops off in this deck. So then you're going to link your Cherubini and your Rubik for... That's right, your Halqifibrax. Then this is basically your entire combo. If you know the Synchro combo, then you know exactly where this is going. We get the Deskbot 01 out onto the field. And then we're going to link the Halq and the Deskbot for our Auroradon. Now, Auroradon triggers and summons 3 tokens for us, okay? And I'm going to explain this for everyone who doesn't know how the combo works. But then our Deskbot 01 triggers Engrave to summon itself because these 3 cards are summoned simultaneously. So your Deskbot 1 comes out, then you're going to Synchro summon them for a level 4, which is our new Cupid Pitch from Burst of Destiny, printed as a common for some ungodly reason. So it's going to increase its level by 1, which you're going to see next because of the Deskbot 01 being used, so we put 1 counter on it to mark that. Then our Auroradon is going to tribute the other 2 tokens, and we summon our Cult Wing. Now, on Cult Wing summoned, we're going to get 2 more tokens out, okay? So Cult Wing is also going to gain levels per the tokens on the field, which is very important to note. So right now his level is indeed boosted. So keep that in mind. So seeing 2 cards are summoned at the same time, we get the Deskbot 01 trigger to summon itself. Now we synchro the Cupid Pitch and 1 token for a Borreload Savage Dragon. Now, Cupid Pitch is going to be chain link 1 Engrave to add from our deck to our hand a monster with 600 defense. And then our Savage is going to be chain link 2, so we're chain blocking the Cupid Pitch from being ashed. And we'll put the Halka Fibrax there, which will provide 2 negations. And we will get the Creation Resonator to our hand, which can be special summoned because we have a level 8 or higher Synchro monster in that of Borreload Savage. Now, currently, our Coltwing is level 7 because the token is here on the field still. So, seeing our Creation Resonator is a tuner, and it's a level 3, we have a level 7. This now gives us access to our Baron. There we go, another negation. So we have 2 negations up already. It's pretty darn good if you ask me. Then we synchro the last token in the Despot 01 for our Herald. So now we have 3 negations on the board. Very, very powerful, putting 3 negations up just off of a single tour guide. And then we move to end phase. Now this is where the beginning of the combo strikes back again, because our Scarm triggers Engrave that we used to link into the Cherubini to the start with the tour guide, and we get to search for another tour guide, which we're going to pretend that we didn't already have the second one in our hand anyways, but literally you just get your entire combo in your hand, and then next turn you don't have to worry about your BA cards being auto popped from controlling non-Burning Abyss monsters, because you're just going to summon a tour guide. And if they Ash or Valor your tour guide on the following turn, you just link it with the Auroradon for your access code talker, and then you just have a huge beat stick on board that's going to be able to banish 1, 2, yeah, you're gonna get 2 pops off of that too. It's just insane. This deck is absolutely insane. So I'm just gonna run over the deck list real quick, because I know I just kind of showed it at the beginning. But we have 3 tour guide, 3 Rhino, 3 Rubik, because it is integral to the combo. Basically, this is like your whole core here, other than the graphs. But we play 3 Graph, 3 Seer. Honestly, I'm just playing a crap ton of Burning Abyss names, because any 2 level 3 Burning Abyss monsters is combo. So you want to see them. So 3s across the board there. Then 2 Farfa, 2 Scarm, 2 Libic, because you can avoid your cards being destroyed, which is pretty good. Then we have our Barbar, our Alec, and our Calcab. And I already talked about the Synchro package here. I don't think I have to go over much of this stuff anymore. If you wanted to, like, let's say, cut the Carbon Geddon and the Galaxy Serpent, you could play like a couple more chap cards or something. That's very possible. Another possibility that I think you could do is I think Small World. This card is also from Burst of Destiny. I believe you can do something along the lines of this to match some of your cards up. Possibly. I don't remember. I could be incorrect there, though. The wording on this card is extremely confusing. But I already mentioned the Edgem Saber. So the hand traps, sure, you can use your Ashes, your Valors, your Nibs, and your Imperms to stop your opponent's cards. And you do have 10 hand traps, which is pretty good. But you are primarily using them for Designator. But at the same time, if you are forced to go second, you still have hand traps to play the game. So keep that in mind. It's actually very important. Then, of course, as I mentioned, the Designators are here. Then we have 1 Called By. Then we have our 2 Talents, because it's just a good card. 1 Foolish to extend, and the Feather Duster to blow out the back row. Then we have the Droplets, because it's another good going second card. Just a really solid card overall. We have 2 Divine Wraths. This card's actually really good. I like this card a lot. It can come up. There are going to be times where like you don't have like the ability to do anything super crazy, and you might draw some more trap cards, and that might be your saving grace. So the Wraths are definitely worth it. Then the Strikes and the Judgments. Like if you open up Tour Guide and a Strike or a Judgment, it's just like a 4th negation. So that's really just super good. So there's not much to talk about there. Side deck is very situational. You'll notice that I'm doing the Cyclones and not the Twisters, because Heavenly Prison is a card now. So I'm trying to prepare for that by playing the Cyclones instead of Twisters if possible. Then we have like Dark Ruler No Mores, because it's just a full board shut off, in addition already having the Droplets. That way you could draw it, possibly more. The Godarlas, obviously we don't want to get hit with a Wind Barrier statue. Like that's just annoying. Evenly for more back row. Then anti-spells and order for when we go first as well. It's always good to have these cards. And then the extra deck, the double Dante, I wanted to cut it down to 1. So my thought process was cut the double Dante down to 1 and cut the Pilgrim, and then play IP and Unicorn, which is also very viable. You can do that. I'm just trying to run through ideas, that way you guys have an idea as to what you can do additionally, or in place of the things that I have in here. So keep that in mind. You could play IP and Unicorn. It would work very, very well. The one Beatrice, which of course is pretty obvious. The Fortune Tune with the Zeus, because that's a pretty good combo, especially going second, like if you can do this. That's the other thing I considered, is cutting the Pilgrim, just the Pilgrim, keeping the Dantes, and then playing a Downward Magician. So that's also another possibility. Then we have the Gravity Controller. This can come up occasionally. I almost wanted to cut the Gravity Controller, the Pilgrim, and 1 Dante for the Downward Magician, the IP, and the Unicorn. So that's definitely viable too. Like, you could do that. Then we have the Cherubini, which we already know is part of the combo, along with the Hulk and the Auroradon. The access code for follow-up, obviously, it's really, really good. Then the Cupid Pitch, the Herald, the Savage, and the Baron. This is just your entire Synchro package core, so it's pretty darn good. But that's really the entirety of this video. I mean, that's what we're looking at. It's a very cool way to play Burning Abyss. Honestly, I've been enjoying the way the hands go. Like, it's just very interesting, because any 2 level 3 monsters gets you your full combo, which is just, to me, ideally what you want and what you're looking for. So I really, really enjoy this list so far, and I'm going to keep playing the absolute crap out of it, because it's that fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's an absolute blast being able to make these videos. I am on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 930 or 931 as I'm recording this video. So that's fantastic. We're going to keep trying to boost it up from here, and obviously break 1,000 by the end of the year. I think we can do it. I'll probably do some shameless self-promotion through the Facebook pages I'm a part of. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and turn the notification bell on after you subscribe. That way you get notified when I upload cool and awesome content, just like the video you watched right now. So for right now, this is Team Yugi Feels signing out.